Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. What a beautiful evening. We are the United States Army Herald Trumpets, and it is our sincere pleasure to be here with you today. On behalf of our leader and commander, Colonel Bruce R. Pulver, we welcome you to this special presentation of the United States Army Herald Trumpets. That was Liberty Fanfare, written by John Williams. Thank you. To commemorate the Statue of Liberty's centennial anniversary on July 4th, 1986. Before we continue, I would like to introduce our conductor, the Executive Officer of the United States Army Band Pershing Zone and the Director of the Herald Trumpets, Major Aaron Morris. And I am Staff Sergeant Paige Fremder, your announcer for this evening. Since 1922, when General John J. Blackjack Pershing gave the order to organize and equip the Army Band, the men and women of Pershing Zone have been entertaining audiences and providing support for the Military District of Washington. The performing elements of Pershing Zone carry out well over 5,000 missions annually. These missions cover a wide variety of performances, which include public engagement, educational outreach, support to Arlington National Cemetery, and a multitude of official ceremonies in Washington, D.C. Our next selection was written for the inauguration of President Ronald Reagan. Here is Salute to a New Beginning. Officially founded in 1959, the Herald Trumpets were formed to add splendor to official military ceremonies. Patterned after traditional British fanfare trumpet ensembles, the group now serves as the official fanfare ensemble to the President of the United States and can often be seen lining the south portico of the White House as the President welcomes foreign ambassadors, royalty, and visiting heads of state. One of the most visible and vibrant ceremonies in diplomatic Washington is the arrival of a visiting head of state at the White House. In a colorful display of military pageantry, a large assembly of troops from all 5 branches of the armed forces is arranged on the South Lawn. As the President and First Lady step out of the White House, the Herald Trumpets, positioned on the balcony above them, perform the presidential honors. At the conclusion of the ceremony, the President, First Lady, and visiting dignitaries walk the steps to the south balcony, position themselves right in the middle of the Herald Trumpets, and wave to the crowd on the White House lawn as the presidential processional is played. Next, we will feature a composition by our own staff arranger, Sergeant First Class Sarah Corey. Journey Home was written for the centennial anniversary of the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. The Tomb of the Unknown is located at the center of Arlington National Cemetery and positioned on a hilltop that overlooks all of Washington, D.C. This piece was written with the intention of honoring the service, sacrifice, and mourning associated with Arlington Cemetery and the Tomb of the Unknown. The men and women of the Herald Trumpets are first and foremost members of the United States Army Ceremonial Band. The primary mission of the ceremonial band is to honor the soldiers and their family members laid to rest in Arlington National Cemetery. The soldiers before you have performed countless full-honor funeral ceremonies in all elements, the heat, the rain, and the snow. This sacred mission is near and dear to our hearts. We take great pride in the collective opportunity to honor the service and sacrifice of our fellow soldiers as they reach their final resting place. Here is Journey Home. Our featured soloists were Sergeant First Class Kevin Maloney on trumpet and Staff Sergeant Mike Dillman on the drums. For more information about the Herald Trumpets and the U.S. Army Band, please visit us at usarmyband.com, where you'll find all of our upcoming performances, some of which are streaming, as well as a link to our YouTube channel, where you can find hundreds of archived performances by all 7 of our performing elements. We're also on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Discord, all with the Army, with the handle U.S. Army Band. So basically, pick your favorite platform and please stay in touch with us. Our next selection, titled Starship Troopers, was written by Lieutenant Colonel James McKenzie in memory of Lieutenant Colonel Derek Shaw, who led the Herald Trumpets for over 6 years. This is Starship Troopers. As this distinguished ensemble gained recognition throughout the world, we have been called on to perform for official ceremonies, concerts, and events of national and international significance, much like today. We will close our performance with two of our most recognizable fanfares. The first of these, by Leo Arnault, was introduced at the 1968 Winter Olympic Games in France, and our final selection, written for the Herald Trumpets by famed composer John Williams, was premiered at the 1984 Summer Olympic Games in Los Angeles, conducted by Maestro John Williams himself. Please enjoy Bugler's Dream and Olympic Fanfare.